A little bit of an ironic story today. Got U.S. Agricultural Department Pest Control Office hit by bedbug infestation.
Is it because they lost a lot of funding and therefore... Because that's what's happening in Texas with the flesh-eating flies.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about the flesh-eating flies because you guys are nuts with that. Thankfully, in Canada, I don't necessarily have to worry about that. At least not until climate change turns us into a more tropical environment. Because the screwworms can't establish a population up here because our winters are too cold. So we are good in Canada. Also, my understanding with the screwworm is that if it's in meat that you eat, that's not necessarily harmful. It's the people that are actually working with the animals that are at the highest risk.
It's also the fact that it's damaging to the animals themselves.
Oh, yeah. I assume that was a given. It's going to make the price of beef go up more.
Again. And it's another thing we can directly blame on Donald Trump.
Uh-huh. But no, this is the U.S. Department of Agriculture office whose mission is to control the spread of invasive pests found itself infested last month with bedbugs. So that was in the building that houses the Animal and Plant Inspection Service, which is tasked with protecting the country from invasive pests and diseases. And almost certainly this is an infestation that was brought to the office by an employee.
Yeah?
Because that's how bedbugs spread. But it is still funny that the employees who are in charge of making sure pests don't spread where they're not supposed to, spread the pests where they're not supposed to.
The fight says it's ironic that pest control got infested with the pests. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Well, so they sent the employees home, had them work remotely, fumigated the office, and then let them come back, and then it got infested again.
Jesus,
because whatever employee brought it the first time either didn't know they had it, or they brought it back, or it spread to others who did the same thing. Doesn't have to be the same employee. Bedbugs spread easily.
Yep.
Yeah. And what's great, like, this is just the fucking Trump administration in a nutshell, isn't it? So they were sent home for teleworking while they fumigated.
Yeah.
They came back in, and there were still noxious fumes in the offices, and people were getting sick and were unable to work or whatever. And so they were like, okay, well, you guys can continue to telework, but that's going to count against your leave of absence days. Like you don't just get to work, you have to take a leave, and you still have to work.
You're just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So Balthazar 228 says, almost like we need dewormer or something instead of using them to treat viruses they don't deal with. Is ivermectin good for screwworm?
I don't know. I mean, it is a
parasite, so that's got a higher likelihood than COVID. Oh yeah, here we go. Any employees who wanted to continue to work remotely were told to take personal leave. NOTUS reported. Not us reported.
Gibbery says, I'm an entomologist. It's really common for researchers working on bed bugs to have accidental breaches, especially when student workers are involved.
I mean, that's bedbugs' whole thing, is that they spread very easily. So, I'm not surprised. It is still funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that means that the screwworm would have been the conversation for this one, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want to talk about the screwworm.
So you're saying screw the worm?
Screw the worm.
Okay. Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.